ages at Hackney Empire. I think he's still got the record for the fastest selling play at Hackney Empire.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Angie Lamar.
Shout out to Angie. Yeah.
So we've done. So we're kind of piecing together to shoot a new film. So we've got a lot of scripts that were there in the making. So summer we're looking to shoot another film. Called In My Neighborhood.
Come on.
It's a true story.
Come on.
It's a version of a true story.
Right.
The
actors have been changed.
True events.
Right.
See, it's based on true events. It's based on true events.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
So we're looking to do that in the summer. Like I said, we've got the graphic novel out, Heru. The first hero.
Explain that to people that don't know what that is.
Tell them about that.
But we know it.
So basically, what Heru does is Heru asks and answers the question: what if during slavery we had a Superman?
Right.
What would the world look like now?
Okay.
And so it takes us. So basically, there was a time in America during the Second World War where Superman and Captain America were used, DC Comics, Marvel Comics,
as ambassadors in order
to fight against Hitler.
Yes.
To boost morale.
They were punching man in the face.
There you go. That's an iconic moment.
Exactly.
Captain America punching Hitler
in the face.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I kind of thought, how would that look? Slavery.
Okay. Yes.
What would slavery? What would the
punching
world
the
look
master
like?
in the
there
face?
You go. So basically, that's the concept of Heru. And the reason why I use the word Heru is because it's an Egyptian word or a Kemetic word, and it's actually where we get our English word hero from.
Right.
So that word Heru is actually an African word, which is where we get the English word hero from. Why I've put him as the first hero is because Heru is where it comes from. That's the original.
You see, it truth me, I tell that.
More truth. Yes. You get it. So we dropped book 1. That's available. It's on Amazon. If you just type in Heru and my name, Jason Barrett, it will come up. Or you can go to jbioncomics.com. And Jbion Comics is JBEON Comics. And that stands for Jason Barrett Entertains Our Nation.
Come on!
jbioncomics.com. Boom. Yeah.
Give him the explosion.
Basically, so book 2 is coming out December the 12th.
Amazing.
We'll have book 2, Plantation Wars.
I like that.
Book 2 is called Plantation Wars.
And you've also got your series that you do with Mr.
Richard Blackwood. So we do a series called For the Culture, FTC TV.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about that for those that don't know.
So do you know what it was? Basically, we see a lot of podcasts and a lot of the stuff is, I'm not going to say gossip or lowbrow, but what I wanted to do was bring in a lot of black scholars, people like Robin Walker, Adele Stedman. I wanted to bring those people to the table and give them a platform to kind of just drop bars, to drop jewels, to drop knowledge. You get what I'm trying to say to you? So that's why it was called For the Culture.
Yes.
It's For the Culture. And it was kind of to lift that we're not just kind of focusing on. One of my big problems, I feel, is that I'm a black studies teacher as well.
Exactly.
Which is clear, we can see.
So within the frameworks of being a black studies teacher, I'm worried that in modern history, so in ancient history, black people's contribution is massive.
Yes, of course.
From the pyramids right the way up through to needles, right the way up to injections. Our history is vast. The problem with modern history, black people are being a footnote of athletes and entertainers. And that's where we are at the moment. Where are our research institutes? Where are our institutes of higher learning?
First university in Timbuktu.
We had those. So where is it today? Where are we doing that today? For me, those things. So I wanted to kind of bring a podcast, bring a show online that was kind of dealing with the higher self. Right. So bringing Richard on board, with the celebrity to kind of, and obviously Richard's kind of got that same kind of focus, that same kind of mindset as well, that for excellence. And so that's kind of what For the Culture was based on. And we want to grow it. So the big debate that we did on Sunday, that's going to be on FTC TV. And that's coming within the next couple of weeks. So anything that I'm doing is I'm always trying to raise the consciousness of the people, but also entertain as well.
Of course.
That's the core of it.
And what I love about that is that it's not the sort of typical thing where there was a bit of a debate about the whole thing about Top Boy coming out, and obviously there was a lot of hype for it. But
and that came up in the debate.
The debate last time, and it's even the debate, and it came up in our last show as well. The sort of like the stereotypical thing of this is what people feel that black people want to watch, or what people want to watch.
There's a place for it.
The stereotypical version.
There is a place for it
of what this is a representation of black people. Now, because we're underrepresented in the country anyway, that almost stands as a symbol or a bastion for this is what these people are about.
Yes.
And you find that people that don't have proximity to these people believe what they see on TV.
Yes.
Now, what I love about what you're doing is that you're giving different stories. What I really loved about The Naked Poet was that it's about a guy who tells poetry, a art form, culture.
Yeah.
It then dealt with his own personal lives, but there was no like, bang, bang, this person's getting shot and what's man on, none of that.
No.
Like Ace says, all right, so the argument for that is strong. You're right. There is a problem that we're oversaturated in that story. And the problem is that a lot of us are coming from that background. And if we're not coming from that background, we know someone who is not far away from us.
It's not far away.
So it's relatable.
It's very relatable. So and so what we need to then do is ask the question, why is this so relatable? And then we need to look at institutional racism. We need to understand. We need to look at the school to prison pipeline, and we need to address those issues to understand why these stories are so relevant and so prevalent in our community.
And the thing is, even if from one perspective, it can be seen as negative, but it's almost like we hold on to that because it's the only thing we get to see.
Exactly, and that's where the problem lies, is because white people got their Essex boys. Listen, they've done so many versions of that. They do
how many versions of it?
Essex boys this, Essex boys that. So they do those as well, but they've also got Downton Abbey.
You
get what I'm trying to say to you? So they've also got The Wolf of Wall Street. You get what I'm trying to say to you? And the problem is we don't have that spread, even though culturally we have that.
Everything.
We've got everything. Do you get what I'm saying? We've got middle class black people. We've got working class black people. We've got hood white black people. We've got upper class aristocratic black people.
Oh yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? But we only get put into what, and the reason is the same reason why 75% of hip hop is bought by white people. It's almost a mirror
for them. Oh wow. Okay.
It's not a mirror. Sorry, you're right. It's almost a looking glass into the hood, so you can enjoy one thing with white people. Part of it. There you go.
Yeah.
You can enjoy it, and you can kind of get the thrill of it, and you can but you're doing it from a distance.
Theme park.
So
theme park.
It's not it's not affecting you. So the problems that these guys are talking about, they're not affecting you, but they're entertaining you. And one of the big issues we have with white people is that they like black and brown culture. They just don't want black and brown people to be present.
Wow.
Just
like what Leon was saying last
Leon was saying it last one.
You get what I'm saying? So for me, from the perspective that I come from, again, as a black studies teacher, I look at my main area of expertise, what I study is the positive imagery or the imagery of black people in the media.
Okay, yes.
In film, television, comic book, and the effects that it has on us. So there's a scholar.